Welcome to another episode of Chat GRC on the Blue-Lusional podcast, where me, Devin, and Casey interview a new grassroots candidate every week. But this one's not new because what do they say? The sequel is always better than the first.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, introduce yourself again.
My name's Jonathan.
What are you running for? Why are you here?
My name's Jonathan Bonner. I'm not running for Congress anymore, unfortunately, but I am running for Georgia State House 68. That's a South Atlanta district, so that's South Fulton, Fayette County, Tyrone, Peachtree City, Union City, Fairburn. I make up about 60,000 people I will be representing. I am a single father to 11-year-old, not a 10-year-old anymore. That's kind of scary. And I'm a former caregiver to a disabled vet. All that to be said, it's great to be back. Second time here. Like you said, second time's better than the last. Our first time I messed up, you guys. I had horrible Wi-Fi. Hopefully this time I have better. I upgraded to Xfinity. Let's hopefully, if not, we will go to
I got
some.
Xfinity. You should be good.
That was one of the qualifications in order to have it back on again. We're gonna need you to.
If not, we'll have to do a
Wi-Fi.
trilogy.
This one at the state
We'll do a
council
trilogy for you.
in person.
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're
Yes.
talking about.
So it's been a minute since we've had you back on, and this question's gonna be a little different than the first time. So what inspired you to now run for state?
I tell everyone this, when I was running for Congress, it was a beautiful time. I loved it. I met amazing people like you guys. But during that time, I'm still a single father working a job and taking care of a child. And I was taking care of my father during that time. Unfortunately, my father's health really, really got bad. I got swindled out of a lot of money from consultants because I've learned consultants aren't good people and don't trust everyone. So that was my first taste of politics. So basically, my father's health dropped drastically. I got swindled out of basically $10,000. And then my Facebook got hacked, and that had like 20,000 people on it. So that all happened in maybe a week or two. And in that moment, I took a step back. I took care of my father during this time, and in August, he passed away. And from there, I kind of stepped back, and then I had some people reaching out saying, Jonathan, you should still run, and you need to run for this seat. It's an open seat. I'm not running against the incumbent, and I'm the guy for this seat. I'm the only candidate from here, and I actually do fucking work in the community. So it was kind of like, you better do this or you might possibly get beat. So I said, okay. So I ran, and I wanted to take care of the community that took care of me.
Yes.
We were one of those people. I was like, so are you running for Marjorie Taylor Greene's?
You're like, so I know you don't want to do that one, but how about that one? Sean Harris, he had
I was like, all right, so you coming back? Because we need you.
We need you.
Guys,
I'm not letting you go that easy.
We understand what we need you. Yeah, that was us, but now we're talking about how local elections are so important. And I mean, everybody knows about Fulton County and what's going on in Fulton County. They took the ballots and they basically walked them in to take them. And we were saying this is why local elections are so important, because you guys don't show up to the local elections. All these MAGA politicians get in and then they hand over anything they want. And so that is why local elections are so important, because Bonner's going to get in there and go, no, you can't have those. He's going to protect them with his life. Those ballots aren't going anywhere.
Local elections are super, super important. I tell people my community's mainly about 60% African Americans. The rest are typically white and Hispanic. But all that being said, Board of Commissioners, majority are people that are white. Again, that doesn't make up or make sense, right? That doesn't represent our district or our community. That being said, local matters much more. And those are the people that decide data centers. I live right next to the biggest data center in the Southeast. It's called QTS. Microsoft's in there, a bunch of other players. But that being said, who approved it? The commissioners and your city council, your planning and zoning committee. So in the State House, I will be putting a moratorium on data centers. So no more data centers in Georgia. I think we're ranked like one or two for the most data centers.
There's so many.
Left and right. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But
yeah,
that's why local matters.
It does.
All right. Since we're talking about that, what does a state house rep do? Because I know people don't know that one because they don't
Yeah,
even know what
I
a
don't.
house does.
They have that question like, what do you do again? I'm just that guy. So I basically am the Congress of Georgia. So I propose policies. I make sure that policies actually get through to the Senate so they can vote. I'm also on committees to make sure these specific bills, like say healthcare or let's say development for Georgia, I basically help create bills that make sure that they actually help Georgians and also get grants. So I am the person applying for grants, making sure that kind of giving people that word of mouth, like, hey, you need to give our district this grant, X, Y, and Z. So that being said, I would work with the Department of Transportation. So if you guys are tired of expanding highways and things of that matter, I could go apply for a grant that said possibly let's do more initiative of like multi-use trails. Let's use golf carts, things of that matter. My district has the most golf cart paths in the US. It's 105 miles.
Wow.
Exactly. And
Damn.
when I tell you your life is a lot better knowing that you don't have to deal with traffic at 5 o'clock. And I tell people right now, the way we are expanding, we need actual expansion of multi-use paths, golf carts, better for the environment, less traffic. I have 765 workers who work at the data center every morning and every
Damn.
night. They leave at the same time. So that's traffic that is
Wow.
very, very abundant that throws everything off. So that being said, we need to find ways and initiatives. I'm not saying get rid of businesses coming, but we need to find ways and better ways where we aren't suffering because of growth. So I'm that guy that does that.
Yeah, he's gonna be that guy.
He's that guy.
That-
And listen, it's important too because we're seeing all the gerrymandering going on, and guess who that goes through before it's approved?
Yep, that is also another major thing. Make sure gerrymandering is not happening. So this blue sweep is really going to be good. Thank God Kemp was not the devil and tried to redistrict the map before. So that
I'm
would have
shocked.
I'm
I'm
shocked. Yeah.
shocked.
I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So all that to be said, it is going to be very, very nice to fight for democracy, actually do the damn thing, and kind of stick it to the establishment. I've been screwed over time and time again, the establishment, Republican and Democrat, so it doesn't matter. I tell people this very heavily. I am a democratic socialist, so I am a person for the people and always going to be for the people. Bernie Sanders, Zoran, X, Y, and Z, AOC. But again, I want to be for the people and not be one of that, oh, he's a Democrat. Oh, no, stop it. I'm for the people.
Democrat.
The demon crats.
You said Democrat.
I understand. They're gonna get you.
They took our germs.
Yep.
This is not help with the mustache. This is gonna be a hilarious podcast, you guys. I love this.
We're actually just talking to Michael B. Jordan.
Things.
You guys
Yep,
interviewed
you know,
Michael B. Jordan.
This is his new
I'm gonna
like
gaslight
acting
people, I'm just
role,
saying
you
this.
know.
That's why I'm like,
He's running
going
for
out
state
there
house
and
in
they're like,
Georgia?
"Oh
That's
my
crazy."
God, it's Michael B. Jordan. He's running for state house.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna gaslight people and tell them you're Michael B. Jordan.
Yep. Well, last time you were on, we asked how your constituents were being affected by the administration, and it's been a little bit, so we wanted to switch this one up for you and say, ask you how your constituents and how lawmakers and activists in Georgia have been pushing back against this administration and how you're going to continue to do that as a state rep.
So healthcare has been a major, major drop in the ball. Right now, mortality rates for women are a F grade, as well as just healthcare for our veterans and caregivers. My district is primarily older people, so people over 55 or 1 in 3 homes have seniors, as well as just understanding 1 in 10 people are veterans. So time and time again, I can't afford my medicine. Taking care of my father, I had over 20 freaking medicines I had to memorize. And when I tell you the amount of money we paid, and they were like, oh, it's going through the VA. Sometimes no. Especially as you get older, you need this special type of medicine, or you need to go to this type of special doctor. You take loans out, as well as just on the maternal side. I think the overwhelming of our OGBYNs are so stretched thin that the rate of seeing one of those are like 3 to 4 months, and that's horrible in the time of pregnancies and things that matter. So we need to make sure that we are protecting our women, but also our seniors, our veterans, and things that matter. So Medicare for all is a major push for me, but making sure that we expand Medicaid first, because that's just swinging for the fences. But all that being said, I want to be strategic, I want to be smart, and I want to actually get shit done, not just say promises, buzzwords for shit. So I'm sorry.
Thank you.
My apologies.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
for not
Think
giving us
there's a
vouchers.
Medicare for all button. It doesn't exist.
We've been talking about it. It's a great It's a great word. It's
Great
great.
buzzword.
Yeah.
But you
Hopefully,
got
in the future
ways
we
to
can.
actually do it. I tell people all the time,
And yeah, we want it.
but how the fuck are you going to actually get stuff done?
Yeah,
Make sense.
yeah. Yeah, just
Not
give-
happening in one election cycle.
Yeah, you can't give everyone free healthcare when we don't even have clinics and hospitals open to assist.
Exactly. Expanded Medicaid is already on the books. It's literally a bill. You just have to push it through the Senate. That's the goal. That's the first objective I want to do going against the House. Let's get this shit passed. The coalition building, all that stuff. I think a lot of people have to
Yeah.
realize if you go into a job and say, hey, I'm a fry cook and it's my first time being here, I think we should cook the burgers like this. I'm not going to take you serious because you don't know the actual, like, what goes into this. I don't know if it's frozen. So if I come in saying, we're going to do this, I'm going to propose this, and you expect everyone to vote with you, you're smoking crack. So let's be real and let's make real alliances and coalition and just talk to people and say, hey, how did that go when you guys brought that up? Oh, it was horrible. So-and-so got cussed out. Okay, cool. I know what to say and not to say now. Right. Don't go gun blazing, try to use your 2 ears first. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. That's the best way to
Wow.
push back is to push back smartly and not just go in there guns blazing because
I would
that's
love to.
when, nothing gets done.
Get empowered.
Like, you can come in with a stern attitude, but don't be unrealistic.
I can't just say F everyone. I'm gonna get it done myself. They're gonna, just laugh like, okay, kid. Oh, so we're all gonna vote with you. Oh, okay. There's 150 of us.
Who are you?
This guy must be Mr. Bad.
All right. Well, when you are trying to be pragmatic and do the incrementalism, what type of legislation are you going to try to introduce that would fund public schools and then pay teachers what they would actually deserve?
So there's many ways where we could just redistribute how our taxes are being used. Currently with the lottery system, it goes to our pre-K system, but we could increase a tax called legalizing marijuana and then use those taxes to actually fund public schools and get things done. But also my next, how would you say, thought process is these data centers are supposed to be paying for our actual schools and help provide for them. It's because these long sunset tax abatements that have 10 years before they start paying into the school system, that's bullshit. So pretty much squashing that, working with our actual commissioners and our school boards, as well as our city councils to ensure that those tax abatements are null and void. Hey, you got to start paying on this within a year or two. That will literally start funding schools. We have something that's worth $150 million. That is upwards to, I think they said, $35 million a year that could go into our school system. Could pay for property tax. But it's because we put these sunset abatements and we think they're going to be okay. No, let's screw them just like they screwed us and make sure that we actually get something out of this. And that's my TED Talk.
So easy.
For my many, many ways. I believe there are just other ways to think about this, but really pushing that initiative of taxing the rich, which is already very hard when you start saying that. But again, when you start finding ways to screw corporations in that way of tax abatements, like no longer, okay, you can't do anything about that. So working with those, I think right now, a lot of corporate landlords are taking up Georgia. So stopping them from buying up all of fucking Georgia, first time home buyer homes or single family homes, and then just finding a way to get a lot more attainable for first time buyers. I think the percentage of anyone under 30 30 years old has a house is like 25%.
No,
It's very, very small, which is
that's
horrible.
wild.
Our parents, oh yeah, I had a house when I was 21. I didn't even have credit. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Must
I
be
even
nice.
more credit. I have to, yeah, it's just a lot.
I worked one summer at the candy store and then I bought my house.
Yeah. I was working Walmart part-time and I ended up buying a 3-story home. Crazy time.
My mortgage is $500.
What do you mean? Anything over 1,000? What? That's crazy.
Yeah, but then we got to stop buying avocado toast or whatever the fuck.
Don't
Stop buying
That's how you
coffee
save.
and you'll buy a house. Mm-hmm. That's where we're at. And like teachers, I think I'm seeing so many videos now because everybody's chronically online. You're seeing so many teachers saying like, I am not getting paid enough. I'm buying my own school supplies for the kids. I have everything in this room is being bought and paid for because if you request it through the school, it takes weeks and weeks and weeks. And I don't have weeks and weeks and weeks. And like at some point, when are we not going to have teachers? Because they're going to be like, I'm not doing this job. Absolutely not.
Melania came out with the robot, so that's what they want.
You know?
And that's
They want to replace them.
people are very, very assuming of the AI and it will be okay. We're going back. Switzerland just started forcing kids to start reading books. We can't even comprehend those Kindle Airs or whatever where you read books on them. You can't comprehend reading books as well when it comes to actual being on the page. Kids don't know how to write cursive. I forced my son to learn. But just in general, I think this is the first generation where they aren't as smart or they're less smart than 2
Their
generations.
cognitive abilities aren't as, they don't surpass us because every generation surpasses the one, I believe it's after them.
And that should tell you a lot.
Yeah. Not Gen Z.
Nope.
They can't read.
I was reading for them.
They're illiterate.
We're really seeing the consequences of COVID, AI, really like, did anyone fact check that? So I don't know if you guys peeped this. So there's in Georgia, a law or not a law, a trial verdict. A lady pretty much killed a guy, got sentenced. The trial lawyer used AI to basically source it. It was fictional and fake. So that girl has to go back to trial to actually have a real source, like, why are we charging you X, Y, and Z? So she might get off, God forbid. Like if the jury's like, well, maybe she did a crime. Like, so again, you guys,
Oh my God.
This is a lawyer, but that lawyer only has 6 months off though. Not barred, just 6 months barred.
But you pass the bar. See, it's shit like that where it's like, I can pass the bar then. If you're like, okay.
We're angry. We're really angry. We didn't get the AI. The best we got was like a smart board at school.
I didn't have that.
A projector. It's about as advanced as it got.
We got the rollout VHS carts.
Yeah, the
that was the time. Like, that's how I knew we were at peak. You saw that VHS? Oh yeah. If this falls on someone,
they all get their own iPads. They all get like virtual school. Some of their classes aren't all online. They just get their iPad every morning. I'm like, this has gone too far. It has gone too far. We bring back VHS tapes immediately.
Yeah.
National Geographic.
Yeah, back in my day, there wasn't Nickelodeon on demand. You had to watch that episode of SpongeBob.
Exactly.
And you liked
I've seen this one
right?
8 times. Why are they playing reruns?
Listen and watch it again, because what else am I gonna watch?
That's how I ended up on History Channel. That became my favorite, second favorite show. Like, okay, what am I learning about George Washington? Oh, America? Gangland? What?
Like a lot of you haven't woken up at 6 a.m. to get ready for school and watch MTV music videos. Just watch Usher, Let It Burn at 6 a.m.
MTV Jams.
Eating your cereal, and it shows.
MTV, VH1, going back. I don't like this song. Let me go to this one.
Yeah. Skip to that one.
52 and 53.
We got to bring back how millennials were raised.
Bring back literacy.
MLA formatting needs to come back.
Oh, because they can't write papers. They
They-
cannot write papers. No.
We need education to be a top priority.
I had such they don't understand it. I had someone get mad at me putting captions. They're like, "Why are you talking about AI and you're putting captions that are AI?" I said, "Oh, you weren't here before like TVs, like subtitles, all that stuff. Like that's AI.
They can't read fast.
But they don't
can't read
realize that.
fast.
Yeah.
I made a post a while ago, like a couple years ago, where I was like, yeah, like people who have like an issue with subtitles are just like, they're just basically illiterate and they can't read fast. And they were just like, had to read like this out fast. And they're like, well, you're just, and I was like,
why do you feel?
Hey, hit dog will holler.
Immediately get mad.
Hey.
I'm just saying, blanket statement. This wasn't targeted at you. Why do you feel so targeted?
I'm just saying, all the people that could read kept scrolling. They just kept going.
I don't know, guys. It's rough out there. We gotta address education.
Yeah, big time.
So please. But another thing that needs to get addressed that we've talked about is the data centers, specifically in Georgia. It's gotten crazy. So how are you going to be pushing back on data centers and those corporate developers trying to sneak on in there and pop them up overnight?
So most of the time, I always tell people working with my zoning and planning committee, as well as my city commissioners, a lot of times if you don't work with them prior, they will actually be tied to the actual like data center. And that's when they can sue. And we don't want to get sued because we don't have enough money to go against a Microsoft or a billion-dollar company. But when you work with them and say, hey, don't make this into this area where they're allowed to build, because they'll buy it and say, you're breaking my whatever law, X, Y, and Z. So that is the first step, but making sure people are aware of this. I think I've stopped 3 data centers from this whole area so far, and that's because I got people to show up at the planning and zoning meeting, got them show up at the city council meeting. Oh, okay, you guys actually care because you don't want a data center here. Perfect. But the next thing is, in the State House, a moratorium. I believe we should have at least a 2-year research on what data centers do to the community, and then make sure that is it detrimental. And I think a lot of people are like, why? What do you mean? And also transparency. How much water are we using? How much electricity are we using? Right now, we're in a drought where I live, and how much water is this data center using? It's not public information. They will not disclose that. What does that tell you?
Of course.
Because it's bad.
It's a closed loop.
And I'm sure your water and electric are just
easy. You know,
astronomical.
Average $300, $200. Like, that's normal, right? Sometimes $500. I didn't use my electricity this week, so that's kind of strange. But so you get moments.
They're like, yes, you did.
Exactly. Oh, no. Yeah, you did. I literally live on a street where I see Georgia Power build big towering poles in people's yards because it's eminent domain, and they will either buy your house or pay you a big settlement but make you sign an NDA. And the shitty thing about that is it's only on one person's house. So your neighbor to your left and right don't get paid. So they get screwed, but they get all of their front yard demolished and destroyed. You see how fair that is? But again, people don't talk about that.
That's like extreme. That's extreme gentrification. Damn.
Broad daylight.
The icing on the cake, Georgia Power knows they're doing bad. So they'll be like, we'll give you $100,000, work on a park around here, or we'll build a little trail around here for you. We didn't ask for that, but they just did that because we want to show you that we care. That's bullshit. But again, that should tell you they know they're doing wrong.
Yeah. I think they market them as these, well, we're talking about jobs. Everybody needs jobs right now. Look how many jobs these are going to bring in. And so many people aren't realizing it doesn't matter. When you weigh out the pros and the cons list is overflowing. I'm talking like destruction of Georgia that will never be repairable at that point.
I always want to emphasize this. They always say the sell is jobs, and that's the building. And once it's built, it turns into 30, 50 people. Where are they going to source those
Yep.
people
I was gonna
from?
say,
Not
'cause
from your town.
Mm-hmm.
I have
what
a
jobs do you need to have to maintain a dinner center?
I literally had a farm get turned into a parking lot, or that's going to be turned into a parking lot. Why? For the data center workers, aka construction workers. But what are they going to do after they get built? We don't know yet. We might try to turn it back to what we had it before, or back to normal farmland. That's impossible.
What?
This
How
is like
about we don't?
moments where they say, well, the developers will literally buy that area and say, we'll turn it back to a regular farm, or as close as it can be. What does that mean? You're going to destroy.
That's not even a good lie.
It's a horrible lie. And they will tell you that straight to your face and assume, like, what the fuck does that mean? But again, they're not held to a standard or a contract. So when that 8 years gets done, see you guys. Now we just have a big ass parking lot.
Wow.
We're a mall.
The Costco there.
It's back into a farm.
We'll replant the grass
Yeah, right?
I was
down
like,
and
Real
we'll
easy.
cows.
strawberries
God
here
damn, what do you guys
as a
want from
child.
me?
What is this? How are
Wow.
you going to do that? Are you going to get farmers to go reap? Just a bunch of bullshit.
Robot farmers, AI.
Mm,
AI farmers.
mm.
Gonna get you a couple chickens and you guys will be happy,
Wouldn't
right?
be shocked. Well, there's a lot of problems. So what are your top 3 priorities this go around when you get in?
Affordability overall, that's healthcare and housing.
Okay.
That's major. I got to hit that on the head. And then the data centers. Again, these are the 3 things that are hitting everyone in the face, regardless if you're young, old, Republican, Democrat. It's one of those that hits home. So I try to encompass everything into a logic where, regardless of where you are on the political standard, you can agree. So I want to make sure that when I do propose these policies, I get support from both sides, and I make sure that I'm going to make the biggest splash for my community and actually get shit done. Again, I have great candidates that are running in this race, and they have like, hey, let's just do maternal health, or hey, I just want to do, sometimes they don't even tell me a real like policy, but let's say maternal health. And I say, that's great, but how is that going to address our community on a bigger splash? But then how are you going to get some Republicans to agree with that?
Mhm.
And you have to find ways, and you have to find different ways to articulate a bill where it catches them off guard, where you can protect women, you can make sure that the maternal health is there. But if you go like, we can't do this and we can't discriminate against women, we're not going to do the abortion ban, they're going to laugh you in your face. And that's where you're wasting your vote, you're wasting your time, you wasted your constituents' time. So be smart with it. Be like strategic. Not fucked up way, but like make it make sense.
Yeah.
You gotta play
work with them.
politics.
Yeah, you gotta work with them.
It makes me feel dirty.
don't like that.
It makes me like pass a bill like,
We talked
I
about
know I
that.
did right, but I had to shake his hand. Fuck, like, this, I feel so horrible now. We don't get blessed by like a priest, like holy water on me.
You're gonna be with some old folks in there. They're gonna be wrinkled hands that you have
They
to shake every day.
Almond joys.
They're gonna be calling you a whippersnapper.
They're
Listen
old,
here,
like,
you
probably. I met the former Republican Party chair a few weeks at a fair, and I looked him up. He ran for lieutenant governor for Illinois. He definitely got in trouble for saying the N-word to a black woman. And he was like, does that make you uncomfortable? And these are the people running our actual local politics.
That's why we say local elections are so important. Because if you don't go, then the old white guy who just lets the N-word roll right off the tongue
When I
is in
read that
charge.
article, I said, oh, fuck, like, this guy's really a bad person.
Does my racism make you feel uncomfy?
Good, like,
Is that a problem for you?
Are you
I
fine?
don't care to
Like,
address at
everything
this
okay?
point.
Like, what?
And they're like, well, it's just Gerald, okay? He's 80.
That's just how he is.
That's just how he is, okay?
Back in his
It can't
time,
make
that
him
was
comfortable. He's an old man.
that was their 6'7".
You can't be mad at him for that, okay? That's ageist. You can't be ageist. Discriminating against an old man.
Leave the ageism to us.
That's what we're up to.
This is gonna be a hilarious like reference for them later on. Like I'll be in the house and like, you remember this? What?
Like,
Was this you?
That?
Oh, that? It's
Oh,
just a word.
just do it.
it's just a
It's
word.
just a word. What? You guys say it all the time. Fuck off.
Why can't we say it?
What do you mean, boy?
I'm using the right context.
Yeah. What do you mean, boy? Oh, does that offend you? Oh, don't get me started.
Well, in order for you to win, people have to go and vote in these local elections that we've been screaming about. But obviously, there's still so many people, you're seeing them online, Jonathan, that they think the votes don't count. They think voting doesn't matter. Both sides are corrupt. So what would you say to somebody in one of your constituents who doesn't know if they're going to be voting?
I swear to God, if you don't vote, I am going to literally find out. Because, hey, did you know you can look up if someone voted or not and when's the last time they voted in an election? Yeah, it's out there. But just remember that when you complain about anything bad going in your life, I'm going to reference this for the rest of your life. And I want you to understand your vote matters. We are young. Literally, old people do not have the majority. We just don't vote. The reason why they don't want us to vote is for this reason. Understand
I'm
that.
loving this. Everybody else we have on is like, and it's great. They're like, I just want you guys to know I understand. Jonathan's like, if you don't vote, I'm going to make it my life's mission to look up every single one of you.
I'm
going to show up at your
find you.
doorstep.
I will
like Jay and
Liam
Silent
Nelson
Bob.
you. I don't have time. I'm not elected. I got fucking time now.
Is open.
I got time today.
I can
You're
get a
gonna like
burger.
get the local diner and be like, hey, Gerald, you didn't vote. Why?
Why didn't you
Huh?
vote that time?
Huh?
What happened? Why are you complaining right now about this local politics and what's going on? You're thinking about presidential. How about your fucking city councilman that gave you a data center? How about that motherfucker?
See, I'm too petty. I couldn't do a town hall because I would have that up for every single person that would ask me something. I would say,
name and address.
So it says here, you didn't vote at all. So what the fuck are you complaining about? Why are you here? Get out. Next question.
It doesn't. Last time was it 4 years ago?
Even vote here.
Oh, 4 years. The last time you voted was 2024 presidential election, and Jill Stein. Okay, no, I'm not accepting that question. I literally
You actually have to leave.
And before they critique, I'm like this. Hey, tell me two things off the back. Who's your mayor, and then who's your city councilman?
The city councilman off to the right.
You're fucked. And do not talk to me because you can't say anything. You don't know anything about politics.
Oh, no.
At least engulf yourself to the basic standard of who this person is and what they do before you start critiquing something on a level that you have no clue. I'm not going to talk shit to a musician or an actor. I don't know anything about that. Are you going to critique your math teacher? Well, you should have put the decimal 2 places over. You got your degree in this? You know this?
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
And people, like, the tools are there. So, like, if you want to critique somebody, okay, look up their fucking voting record. Go to fec.gov. Look at who they're taking money from. Scroll their TikTok or whatever for a couple scrolls. And then you're like, oh, okay, I see he's a full-on asshole. Okay, now I'll critique. But they want that perfect
They
person.
just want to show up to the town hall meeting and be loud and wrong, as always. Just loud and wrong.
I get so much shit when I go to a city hall or a city council meeting and they complain about a data center that's coming. And I'm like, where the fuck were you guys 2 meetings ago? Where were you 5 meetings ago? You come when it's the big, sunny, bright, but when it's few meetings ago and we could have prevented this whole ordeal, where the fuck were you?
Oh, it's affecting them now. That electric bill came in. That water bill skyrocketed.
That FO came in to find out.
I have your neighborhood that came in, 50, 60 people. Their houses are worth $500,000 to $1 million. Right across the street is it Tesla? something where
Ugh.
Elon Musk owns it. It's a data center. I said,
Mhm.
where were you guys previous to this? And they all
Well,
got quiet. I said, I'm not
It's
trying to be mean. I just want you guys to be more prevalent. You don't have to show up to every meeting, but know what's going on in your community before you talk shit to these elected officials. Like, at least, that's all I ask. I'm not saying you can't critique them, but at least know what's going on. Don't say this came out.
yeah, at
well,
least
we didn't know.
know what's going on, know what they have the power to do, because you're also going in and you're screaming and you didn't go to the election and vote, and you were the reason that these white old MAGA politicians all control all of the local boards.
I
Like,
have
well, we didn't know. Like, yeah, that's the problem. You don't know, and that's a you problem.
It is absolutely everyone's problem. That's why you have to vote, even if you think it's corrupt. You just got to keep voting. Like, I'm so sorry to tell you that. The only way.
And stop bringing up Malcolm X to me about well, Malcolm X and the revolutionaries. Malcolm X wanted to vote too. Okay, there's never been a fucking revolutionary that didn't advocate for voting. I'm sick of that shit. The fuck is wrong with you people?
They don't.
Like, God,
They don't read. That we're going back to that full circle. They don't read. They don't.
Department of
They
Education.
don't.
You know,
Have you read this theory? You haven't.
Yeah, they're like, give me the facts, and then I see the copy and paste from ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even plagiarize. You would literally just.
So you're
It's
telling
got the
me
dashes.
that you wrote this quick and you speak like this on the regular?
Yeah, I was like, hey
Okay.
chat,
Okay.
give me 3 reasons why MAGA is good. Copy paste.
Easy.
At the bottom, Fox News, Newsmax, News Nation.
Like a little
Yeah.
hyping. Yeah.
Somebody put it, and I could tell they use ChatGPT because ChatGPT is still stuck back, and it still refers to Trump as the former president.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when I can tell when they do it because it copy and paste, and it's like the former president Donald Trump. I'm like,
Gotcha.
I always just have that blank stare. I'm like, what did he do for you? Are you rich? No. Are you a billionaire? No. Are you racist? No.
no, just a little.
It's just a little bit.
Just
Did you see that Alabama
Imagine it.
ad? The commercial. I don't know if you guys have this. The Alabama commercial ad. Basically, I forget what the guy was running for. I think it was lieutenant governor. He was like, let's buzz the illegal immigrants and basically like electrocute them. Very, very crazy. But yeah, it was Alabama. Like we had one with it was the governor. He was one of the lieutenant or one of the governor candidates for the Republicans. He was like, we're not gonna allow Shia law to happen. And he had people in fucking hijabs. And he's like, this
Bro,
it looks so
Republicans
like,
want Sharia law.
I don't know. Can they spell
That's
it?
the thing that gets me. They think Sharia law means hijabs. They don't they want women to have no access to healthcare, and they want them to stay in the kitchen and shut the fuck. You want Sharia law.
But hey, they love Israel though. That's their
crazy. They love it. They keep telling us, if you guys hate it here so much, why don't you leave the country? And my response is, since you love Israel so much, then you go to Israel.
Then go to Tel
Yeah,
Aviv.
you like giving Israel billions of dollars. Yeah,
Just
you
go
like them
there.
getting free healthcare and free childcare, right? But what about us?
Go there.
Go there.
I don't want you here.
Go
Go
fight
back
for
to your faith.
Israel. IDF.
They have billboards of Trump over there. You'll fit right in.
Exactly.
They love him.
Habibi. What's his name? Is it? Netanyahu?
Habibi's there, Habibi.
I have 3 friends that have been banned from Israel. I'm like, I want to be the 4th one. Like, they're all elected and they go to Palestine and then they say, my passport is rejected over there. And I'm like, you made it. Definitely.
You did it.
You fucking did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. Yeah. I cannot.
We asked you this before, so I guess this will be who you would want in second place. Who's your dream VP, living or dead, if you're running for prez?
I don't know. FDR. I don't know.
DR.
It's a lot of like sleep. But then you start to do more research and read, and then you're like, oh, that person was a shitty person. So it's kind of like real or previous. Like, can we do like
It could be anyone.
Bernie
Literally anyone living.
Bernie Sanders every fucking time.
Bernie Sanders.
I was at those rallies back in 2016. I would have caused a real revolution for that man back in the day. It's crazy. Like,
you feel the burn.
I still feel that burn
every day.
I think people will know how like real, but I'm gonna get a Bernie Sanders like on my chest and be like, hey, you guys, how much of a burn are you? I'm that much of a burn. You're like, you got this white man tatted on you. This is crazy. But that's how much
they would sell it on.
Like, I would probably get so much shit, but I trust him. He's been the most authentic politician ever in front of my face. But other than that, him and Fred Hampton, I feel very solid with both those people. Those are my fabricated presidents and
Big Fred. Big Fred. They don't know about Big Fred because they don't read.
And burn.
They don't read.
And if you don't want to read it, you can watch Black Messiah.
Right?
They don't. They don't.
All about that Rainbow Coalition.
Rainbow.
Here's a fun would you rather. Might be the hardest thing you answer today. But would you rather have to eat what Trump eats in a whole day or what RFK Jr. eats in a whole day? Think about it.
Both of them are gonna get me sick. One might be a dead bear, with RFK, and then Trump. I feel like it might be a child. I don't know. Like,
so much chicken nuggets.
I'm gonna go with the bear. At least that has some type of like humanity to it. But a child, I just can't. I'm sorry. I think the parent in me is coming out. I just can't live with myself.
Yeah.
It's probably just chicken nuggets.
A roadkill.
I'm gonna talk
for Trump. Yeah, chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies, Diet Coke.
He has the diet. Was it the Diet Coke button?
Yeah, the Diet Coke button. But he still lives.
I wish.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Supposedly.
So, like,
wow.
Should we all be eating like that?
See, that it would put any of us in the ground.
To be honest, I hate that motivates him, that keeps him going. Some people just have that hate. Look at 50 Cent. I wouldn't be surprised if he outlives all of his literal ops and enemies, and he will up until his death. When they all die,
Kendrick taught us we're not hating hard enough.
Not hating to our full potential.
Sorry, that's how you go forward in life. All the greats.
You're right.
I hate.
Yeah.
You gotta hate.
Lead with hate this year.
Bonner for hate 2020. Like, yeah, his hatred for them really got him to get those bills passed to help the community. How'd you get
hateful.
it? You did it. Hate.
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 I hate it to my full potential. And you can too. If you pay $500 for this masterclass.
Right? I mean, at this point, this is how the MAGA politicians are running. They're literally like, I hate women. I hate immigrants. Vote for me.
But I'm the bad guy when I say that. I hate you. I show up.
Yeah. Or like, I hate that you guys don't want to fund public education. They're like, boo.
They're like, boo, turn down the divisive rhetoric. You guys are so violent.
Propaganda.
I don't care about children's health care. They're okay. Veterans, caregivers, the 99%, fuck them. Doesn't matter. I'm part of the 99%. Doesn't matter. Fuck me too.
I'm a veteran and I'm fine. I'm a veteran. I have no issue. Okay. Yep. Just you.
Meanwhile, you're on month 6 of waiting for a VA appointment.
Easy. Yeah. I'm trying to get 100%, but I'm on 65%. I have 2 dislocated ankles and I can walk and my family needs me. But Trump is from God. Yeah, he might post pretending to be a nurse that looks very similar to Jesus Christ, which breaks so many very, very many biblical things that seem very antichrist, but he is that guy. God sent him.
It was just a joke. It was literally.
He was just joking when he threatened genocide. He wasn't serious.
Just joking when he said, "Praise be Allah." Okay, it was obviously a joke.
Yeah, he might use AI to change the angels above his head to look possibly like one of the 7 or the 3 horsemen, but he's still a good guy. Where the
But
fuck
he's America
is
first.
AI though?
Can anybody just
I
have
just
a
wanna-
doctor? You know, he thought he was a doctor. Okay.
Well, remember it was they told him to say it was doctored.
And then
So he said he was a doctor.
No one's gonna ask the questions about that. Plus the what?
No follow-ups.
No, that's
No follow-ups.
Nope. TMZ,
None.
y'all didn't want to ask about that? Y'all didn't want to? Yeah, it was an intern. What fucking intern is posting this?
Who? What's his name?
It was just a joke. It was just a joke.
I'll take that before the Epstein files.
Yeah. I mean, these journalists are not hating to their full potential. When we get that blue sweep, Devin and I are going to need media passes. We're going to need to get in there.
All the access.
I'm follow-ups.
I'm going to need Caroline to answer our questions.
Hey guys, quick question. What the fuck is this? Why did he post this at 3 a.m.?
He thought he was a doctor. Follow-up question to that. Does this look like a fucking doctor?
That's not a lab coat. That's not a question. I'm telling you. That's not a lab coat.
What do you mean the Pope is bad? What do you mean? What?
I will go get a job at TMZ so that I can get a media pass.
These are the questions I gotta.
TMZ hiring.
So you're saying the Pope is bad?
That's beyond lost the plot. Fucking Hannity's talking about I'm not Catholic
we're
anymore.
getting so past the plot. I don't even know what's next. I might be in conspiracy world. When I started hearing scientists die, I said, "Is this real or not?" I don't know. I gotta go read.
I gotta read.
We have to.
Something might be redacted though, so it might be on the Epstein files. I don't know.
Everything's redacted.
So many things.
This is a switch up from the last question from last time. So, who's your favorite Georgian ever?
Oh well, I got plenty. Like MLK is one of the top 5, if not number 1. George Washington Carver. If this was before Kanye went crazy, Kanye's from Atlanta, but I will not put him on the top 5. So we have other people. The owner of Magic City.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a great reference. I'm telling you, the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, this is gonna age perfectly, and they're gonna be like, "How did we not see this coming before?" It's gonna be, you guys are gonna know. You're gonna see oh yeah, he's definitely a man of his word. But the next 2 people had to be is Ray Charles, Otis Redding. Those are good people. Politician wise,
that's a list.
Yeah, like people be sleeping on them. Yeah. Those are like the least controversial. I'll take that. Forget Kanye. Kanye. Well, yeah, I'll take.
Switch out. We can switch out Kanye with Childish Gambino.
Okay, yeah. Childish.
I love that.
Okay, yeah. I like Childish. Yeah, he's OG. Atlanta.
Up there.
There's Kanye West.
Okay. Ray Charles.
You see the Mount Rushmore and you see Kanye, you're like, whoa.
Redact that one. Redact it.
Redact that one. Okay, we're putting Childish Gambino in for him.
Oh my God, that's crazy. The owner of Magic City. All right,
I mean,
top
people
5.
know.
That's not Rushmore.
He almost made it to the talk. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things. I'm gonna have a lot of women's rights, like meetings and town halls there to make sure that women are taken care of. Maternal rights, women's rights, we protect them.
All the white men right now.
What do you mean you want them to have rights?
What do you
None
mean
of their
they're
rights have been taken away.
you're at Magic City? I guess I might.
Rights have been taken away from women. I don't see any.
Just check it out. They have great wings, by the way.
My comments. What rights of yours have been taken away? I don't see any of your rights. Gone. Meanwhile, underneath that comment, repeal the 19th Amendment.
Right? Yeah, I don't need you to vote. I don't want you to vote, though. I don't need you to vote. That's
Your
not.
husband can vote for you.
I need you to tell me to bring your birth certificate, even though you possibly got married, and I know it's been 30 years since you had your birth certificate. Or you can bring your passport. And I mean, only like 1 out of 5 people have their passport in Georgia. Or you can basically not get married and just find a way, like, prove that you're actually so-and-so on your birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
It took her 5 months to get her birth certificate or to change everything when she got divorced from my dad, and literally she was like, "Worst fucking thing of my life." And it
Worst?
takes so much.
I didn't change my name.
Poll tax.
Absolutely not. After
Poll
I got married, I looked at him and I said, "I'm not doing all that." And you know what? A good man would say, "You don't have to. Why would you do that? Why would we pay $1,000 to do that?
That's just the way.
I don't care.
For what?"
I'm not sitting around all day thinking, I wonder if my wife likes her last name.
What if my wife likes me? And that's why she likes my last name.
And we're married on Facebook and everything
like,
else. I mean, she wears a
I guess
ring.
your wife only likes you if she takes your last name.
Yeah, that's it.
It's crazy. Bart's
That's the standard right there. But
so
it's
high.
hard. It's hard for women out in these streets, so we do need the men to come to the front,
Mm-hmm.
start putting
Get
in
your
the
shit
call
together.
for the women. Okay? If
Men's.
you're a man running, you need to listen to Jonathan. If women's rights aren't anywhere in your top 7 priorities, I'll give you top 7, okay? We got a lot going on.
I was about to say 3.
I was at 7. I said, Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Like, okay, I guess.
The Department of Education.
Like, no, Casey, fuck that. It needs to be
It
higher.
would be nice.
I don't like that. I don't like it's too much.
Okay, top 5 priorities need to be women, or why are you even running? You actually hate
else.
women. Or else. Listen to him, okay? I'm so excited for Georgia.
Same.
I'm so excited.
We got
John,
good
let me
candidates there.
know when the primary is. When are people voting in Georgia?
It is May 19th, and I can't wait till it's fully done and over with. For the love of Jesus, please don't make me go on a runoff. I do not want to campaign for another month. So I need you guys to show up, or else I will find you in the voter database. And if you talk shit,
Us too.
these are gang. This is gang
Fine.
life. So go vote May 19th. Early voting has started. It ends April the 15th. All that to be said is go vote for someone that actually cares for the community, has been in the community before the elections, during the elections. I'll be there after. So do your research on the candidates. Only me. If you type in Georgia State House 68, I pull up first. Just want to reference that. That should tell you a lot. But
we're voting on vibes. You showing up first?
Vibes. I'm just saying, if I was a lazy voter and just wanted to just vote, you should just look that up and say, oh, it's that guy.
His name's at the top.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, this is easy. It's a choice pick. But I'm not. And all that to be said is, you guys should check me out. I'll do a lot of good things for you. And that's my TED Talk for you guys today. I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to find you if you don't vote.
Okay, I will clock in. I will find time. Devin and I will be finding your name, your phone number, calling you up, asking hard questions.
Burners.
Yeah.
Showing up like Jane Silent Bob at the doorstep.
Yes.
I'll figure out what's going on with her. She'll tell me where you at.
Yeah. And then it doesn't end there, guys, because after May, he still has to campaign all the way through November. And that costs money.
No.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, no?
No. It's yeah. You play to win. This is literally like
it's for all the marbles then.
This is all the marbles. If you guys want to invest in a one-time election and you don't have to worry about November, and I can just go on podcasts and just run around and do hood rat shit with my hood rat friends, this is the election for you to invest in. I need you guys to really invest into this, and it will pay off.
Oh my God, you guys have to. And Jonathan can say what he wants to say after May 19th.
Come on.
I can do whatever. I can make fun videos again.
Guys, Georgia, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Okay. No runoff. One time. All right. That's all we need. Lock
in and out.
In and out. This is coming out a week before. Okay, so you guys gotta lock in. That's why we're doing this. Okay, it's gonna be fresh in your mind. You're gonna watch it, and then you're gonna stand up. You're gonna grab your keys, and you're gonna go to the polls. That's what you're gonna do in that order, and it'll be fresh in your mind. You're gonna go there. You're gonna see Jonathan. Oh my God, I just listened to the podcast, and then he's gonna
Oh
win.
my God, that's that guy that said he's gonna find me. Oh, you know what? Let me
vote
If
for
you
that.
want
mark him off on
vibes,
this ballot.
go follow him on his social media. It's a vibe over there. It's a
I just-
vibe on all of his platforms. He's a
Yeah.
funny guy.
Amazing.
I just try to
He's a
help.
great
Top
dad.
5.
Funny guy.
I remember I used to get hit by tables and jump out of trees. Can't do that
Yeah.
now, unless you vote for me. Then I
Yeah,
can.
then he'll do his big one.
Listen, I had to stop what I was doing every time a new Jonathan Bonner video dropped.
And
I
everything
had a
stops.
video of me strapped with ropes while a truck took off. Could have definitely went viral. I knew it could have.
He's making his
My
kids.
favorite.
These kids getting in there.
It was
My
a
favorite
lot
is
of
the
sketchy
falling out of the
moments. You
tree.
guys still could see. You could see it if you get me in there.
I'll fall out of some more trees.
I like
So you
tables.
gotta vote.
Gotta vote.
You gotta vote. So be sure to be there. Be sure to be there. Okay. I swear to God, you guys, I will be okay. I will not hang in our faces. Don't do that. Okay. Please vote. Vote always. Vote May 19th. Vote early if you can. If you're doing a mail-in or a drop-off ballot, stay on top of it. Don't wait till last minute.
There's been 38. Trust me, I'm tracking it.
Yes. And don't let them turn you away at the polls. Okay. If they
Don't leave.
pull some shenanigans, don't leave. Get a provisional ballot. Do what you got to do. Get in there. Let your voice be heard. Let Jonathan represent you. Let Jonathan fix Georgia brick by brick. Okay. By brick. Thank you, Jonathan, for coming on so close to the primary. I know you're busy. I know so much going on.
You guys, literally, anyone else, I would have been like, you guys can kick fucking rocks. I'm tired. I'll talk to you guys later.
You hear that? We're special.
Yep. And then he can come back on after he wins.
No, we're going to have it at the State House.
Trilogy.
At the office. Like, that is going to be in person. Like, they're going to be like, Jesus Christ, they're actually in the state capitol. Like, this is about to get real.
We're here. We're in the house, actually.
Yeah, we're in the house this time. Go around, you know. Again, no primary. I mean, after primary, win that. Guaranteed State House.
Okay. That's what we have to do. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Jonathan, we can't wait for you to win. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. Bye.